Hey everybody, Jackie Jing here, and I'm super excited. I'm going to be chatting with you about Dark Crystal: The Age of Resistance, coming out on Netflix. Okay, so I'm really excited about this series. Before we start, this is spoiler free. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm thinking about doing a spoiler cast with my friend Brandon, because we're both big fans and have just been so excited about this series. But this one is spoiler free. And just remember that I post a ton of content, podcasts, reviews, makeup tutorials, whatever. So, I mean, just subscribe to my channel. Because that would be really nice. So subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell. Love you guys. Okay, so let's talk about Dark Crystal: The Age of Resistance. So I loved the movie when I was growing up. I thought that the world was dark and creepy and ominous, and the Skeksis were terrifying, and the Gelfling, I just wanted them to succeed so badly. And Podlings, oh my gosh, I still can see vividly that Podling getting the essence sucked out of him. And it's just it chills me to my core. And I don't know why. I was a weird kid. I was super into fantasy stuff and weird worlds like that. And Dark Crystal: The Age of Resistance capitalizes on this world, and somehow brings us to a whole different level. First and foremost, I'm not a huge fan of CGI. I just I find it really cringy. I can always tell when something's CGI'd. And I grew up with puppetry and, Star Wars, tons of puppetry, obviously, too. And Labyrinth and, all those crazy wild 80s and early 90s movies. And I love puppetry. So to see these puppets being used again, it gives me all of the feels, and it just looks so freaking good. Visually, this show is off the chain. The puppets, the world building, even the landscapes. And I don't want to give too much away, but they've divided up the land into different regions, and all of them just have their own flavor, and they're just look great. So visually, this is off the charts, right? Okay, so how's the plot? I was gonna say dark. And that wasn't supposed to be a pun, because I know it's called Dark Crystal. But I mean, they do not hold anything back here. I mean, there are parts where I'm I hope, do not watch this with your kids. I mean, seriously, I think this is way too scary for kids. Some of the stuff made me, really creeped out as an adult. And these characters have complexity. I mean, some really bad things happen to the characters in this, and the characters in here do some really bad things too, and the lines are blurred. You got heroes and villains doing questionable stuff, man. So it's dark. They did not hold anything back, and honestly, I think that's why I absolutely fell in love with it. I could not stop watching it, could not stop taking it in. So visually off the chain, puppets are awesome, and the plot's really good. And then the acting is just superb. Rian is played by Taron Egerton, kills it. He's a great protagonist. And then there's Brea, who's played by Anya Taylor-Joy. I absolutely love her. You probably remember her from Split. And then there's Deet, who's, I believe it's Natalie Emmanuel. It's spelled with there's an H in there, so I hope I'm saying that right. But you probably remember her from Game of Thrones. She's Daenerys' right-hand woman, and they play the three protagonists, and they're just amazing, so good. And then talk about supporting cast, the Skeksis are all amazing voice actors. You're literally gonna be hearing them, and you're gonna be Awkwafina, Benedict Wong, Simon Pegg, Mark Hamill. I mean, that's just naming a few. I believe, Keegan-Michael Key is one of the Skeksis as well, and Lena Headey from Game of Thrones. She plays, this super cool Gelfling lady. I'm not even gonna... And this is just Helena Bonham Carter. I mean, it's just insane. The cast is off the chain. So I was a little nervous when I heard Dark Crystal was gonna be... Or, that they were making this, adaptation of the story, or... I guess it's an off-branch of the original movie. But, yeah, I was nervous about it, because I was okay, that original story was so freaking good, right? So it delivers. It delivers. I'm a huge fan. So, yeah, get ready to binge watch, people. So if I got to give any critiques here, I feel like the finale was really good. But it kind of like was a long time building up to it, and I think like the last 2 or 3 episodes I was kind of like, okay, like let's get there. But like that's me being like super critical. Like it was really good. The finale is awesome, and I thought the pacing was pretty darn good too. I mean, like maybe a little bit slow to get to the ending, but man, that's just me like reaching for something. I mean, honestly, it's off the chain. So, anyways, that's my thoughts on Dark Crystal: The Age of Resistance. Tell me what you think. Comment below, and again, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube page. Jackie Jing, hit that notification bell, ring ring, and make sure to follow me on all the other social medias. I'm gonna pull up my cool graphics here: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Twitch. And also, I got a really cool podcast I posted on this YouTube channel as well, Tall Girl Tell All. Me and my girlfriend. She's not my like real girlfriend. I mean, she's my friend, but anyways, what the hell am I talking about? Anyways, her name's Hannah. Here's her social media. And we have a lot of fun. So anyways, yeah. Bye!